Tina Birampalli, Executive Secretary, Secretariat for Vienna Convention and Montreal Protocol, officials of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, representatives of industries, members of the press, media, children, ladies and gentlemen. I am really happy to be here with you through this video message or to celebrate the 20th International Day for the preservation of the ozone layer. Since 1995, we come together on this important day to reaffirm our commitment for protection of ozone layer by reducing production and consumption of ozone depleting substances and switching over to ozone and environmentally friendly technologies for various products and processes. As most of you may be aware, that depletion of the ozone layer has emerged as one of the major global environmental concerns for the past 4 decades. The global community in 1985 established a Vienna Convention for the protection of the ozone layer. Thereafter, under the convention, the Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer was agreed upon 16 September 1987 to phase out production and consumption of ODS as per the pre-decided schedule for protection of the ozone layer. The Montreal Protocol on substances that deplete the ozone layer has been recognized as the most successful international environment treaty in history. In 27 years of its operation, extraordinary international cooperation under this agreement has led to phase out of production and consumption of several ODS, which has not only helped to protect the ozone layer but also immensely benefited the global climate system. One of the key ingredients of this successful achievement was that the developed countries acknowledged their historic responsibility for production, consumption and emission of ozone depleting substances that has caused the stratospheric ozone hole. The developing countries took on commitments for phasing out production and consumption of ozone depleting substances within 10-year grace period. Such common but differentiated responsibilities led to the success of the Montreal Protocol. India is conscious of the need to protect the global environment and continues to proactively fulfill all its international and national commitments under the Montreal Protocol. India has been playing a visionary role since the inception of Montreal Protocol, including the key policy negotiations on behalf of all the developing nations. It is heartening to note that India has not only made successfully all the commitments to the protocol, including 2010 phase-out targets, but has also proactively phased out production of CFCs from 1st August 2008, 17 months prior to the Montreal Protocol schedule, phase out production and consumption of virgin halogens as early as 2002, and phasing out of CFCs and halogens in manufacturing of new equipment from 1st January 2003. With the efforts of all stakeholders, especially the industry and through our visionary policy and regulatory framework, this is a credible achievement. I take this opportunity to congratulate all these stakeholders for the contributions in their endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, phase out of next category of chemicals known as hydrochlorofluorocarbons, SCFC, is now being implemented. The transition from SCFCs to environment-friendly alternatives is a challenging task, particularly for a developing country like India, which needs to achieve its development goals in an environmentally sustainable manner. India has therefore taken early initiatives for responding to these challenges and developed a roadmap for HCFC phase-out, which delineates our long-term vision and action plan for phasing out production and consumption of SCFCs. India has already achieved the 2013 freeze target and make all efforts to meet 2015 targets by phasing out use of SCFCs mainly in foam manufacturing. I am happy to learn that more than 250 children have participated in various competitions organized by the Ozone Cell on the occasion of 20th International Ozone Day. It indicates the enthusiasm created among students through the awareness program organized by the Ozone Sale, and I would like to congratulate all schools and students who have won the prizes in different competitions. The ozone layer in children's parlance can be described as a warm blanket which mother gives to her daughter or son, and which becomes very fond part of our life, because that has everything. It's a protecting blanket which mother provides. The same God has provided to the mankind, the ozone layer. And if depletion happens, and if there is a hole in the ozone, it really hurts us, because it is against the scheme of the God. And therefore, we must preserve the nature the way it has been schematic. The Montreal Protocol's success story should not be limited to protecting the ozone layer. Rather, it should be adapted to other multilateral environmental agreements as well. This occasion has definitely given us an opportunity to come together and exchange our thoughts. I can only say that India is positively disposed of to all good ideas which can achieve the target of zero depletion, ozone. But at the same time, we should not be pushing for a thing where the alternatives are yet to emerge. The technologies are fast changing. Human talent is immense. And I'm sure that in days to come, there will be alternative technologies available which can ensure zero depletion as well as zero impact on global warming. Otherwise, we'll go from pan to fire if we do not adhere and we do not look to the issue holistically. Ozone depletion is one target, but overall climate change mitigation, adaptation is also an important achievement. So we should not contribute to global warming inadvertently. And therefore, this day makes us think again about all these issues together. And I hope that the conference today will devolve, will discuss many of these issues and will give a new direction. I really wanted to be in Hyderabad, but as you know, the state selection I've declared. Now I have to go to UN Ban Ki-moon conference and many other major economic forum and others. We are busy. We have a very busy season now, and therefore I couldn't come. I apologize for that. But I can tell you that though I am here on the video screen, I can feel the energy present there, and I expect many good suggestions to evolve from these deliberations. I wish all the best for the deliberations. Thank you.